Hello, let's play a bunch of New York Times games, but first we reveal our two dad jokes of the day until we catch up. So for Monday, August 11th, we had "My book about clocks finally arrived. It's about time." Sure is. All right, I don't know why I'm out of breath. That's weird. All right. What has 5 toes and isn't your foot? My foot. All right. That one's ridiculous. I like that one a lot, actually. Anyway, our member count holds steady at 169. If you would like to help with that count, you just got to hit the join button. Depending on what tier you are, you count as more. So if you sign up as tier 1, you're 1. Tier 2 counts as 2, and tier 3 counts as 5. So super supporters count as 5 on that list. So as low as $5 a month, you get stuff like early access, which we will be getting back to soon once I'm back in the groove of things. I'm also will be working on a video about my vacation, travel vlog type style thing. So look forward to that probably later in the week or maybe next week. All right, cool. Wow, this is connections number 800. I wonder if we got something special. Let's find 4 groups of 4. We've got Vermouth, Plymouth, Classic, Dashboard, Blabbermouth, Dartmouth, Little, Port, Flywheel, Chatterbox, Rushmore, Marsala, Windbag, just the, Sherry, and Prattler. Oh, this is a weird one, isn't it? Dartmouth is we have 4 mouths here, which is really weird. But Vermouth is a wine or some kind of alcoholic drink, I think. I don't know what, Plymouth. Plymouth is, it's like Plymouth. Plymouth is like Plymouth Rock, like the landing of the, it's in the New England. Blabbermouth is just someone who talks a lot. Dartmouth is a college. I wonder how much we need to know about those. So, we've got a blabbermouth and a chatterbox, which are just people, a prattler, I suppose, people who just talk a lot. Someone who gabs. What would be the 4th one? I wonder if the mouths are split up into 4 categories. That would make a lot of sense. You're that guy, he's such a Rushmore. He just talks so much. Windbag is it. So this is probably like yellow, but we're not worried about purple first today. Quite the talker. There we go. Okay, Vermouth is yeah. So we got sherry and vermouth. These are some kind of alcoholic beverages. The port. I don't know. Would classic? I don't think classic is a. I don't know what the other one is, so I'm gonna have to hold off on that. Dartmouth College, where we starts with dart, ends with mouth. What about Plymouth? Plymouth and Rushmore. Maybe we're talking about like I don't know if there's more, but like tourist locations in the U.S. I have to consider. Just have the here, and I don't know what that's doing. Okay. Flywheel. What is flywheel doing? We also have just little and the. And classic. I wonder if these go together just because they're like just like something you could just stick behind something else. Like they don't really mean much on their own. I don't know if that makes any sense. Like I can't think about the on its own. It just has to like happen. Like, oh yeah, the works for that. But classic. Yeah, and we have sherry and vermouth and port. Marsala, I thought was a mushroom type thing, right? It might, or maybe it's Marsala. It's like a mushroom, or is it a mushroom sauce? I don't know exactly what it refers to. I know it has to do with mushrooms though. But what is that doing? It starts with Mars. Are we starting with planets somehow? Or gods? Dart, ply. I don't know if dart is used. Dart and fly are both words for like like you're running fast, you're flying, you're darting, you're dashing. What is the, and you're rushing. Okay, so I think that this might be purple. Like starts with a word for running. Starting with ways to move quickly. There we go. That was purple. Nice. Okay, that got rid of some of the weird ones. And so Rushmore does not go with Plymouth. Huh. We have vermouth, sherry. I'm going to put Marsala with this because, like, what else is going to do that? Fortified wines. Okay, I didn't know Marsala was a wine. I thought it had to do with... I really thought it had to do with mushrooms. What am I thinking of then? All right, classic, the, Plymouth, and little. What is going on here? Oh, is it just rock? Blank rock? We already had purple, but classic rock, the rock, like Dwayne the Rock Johnson. Plymouth Rock, which is what I just kept saying, and Little Rock. Wait, what's Little Rock? The other three work. I don't know what Little Rock... Oh, Little Rock, Arkansas. Right, of course, the city. All right, blank rock. They made a blank rock blue. So there were basically two purples today. That's fun. I don't know. Was this hard? Like I kind of worked through it, but it was very daunting. This might be one of those that some people, they open it and they go, not this one, and just close it. Like I think that's amusing. Like, nah, not this time. I'll just watch ranks do it. All right. Okay. Difficulty then. I don't know. It's hard to place. I'm just going to give it a 3 because I'm not really sure. And solve rate, I'm going to put at 75%. I don't think people are going to have too much trouble, are they? Maybe they will. I'm going to stick with that. 3 out of 5, 75% solve rate. We'll see. They gave it a 3 out of 5. Let's check the bot. All right. Oh my God. I exactly pinned it. That's more impressive than my solve, to be honest. I swear I didn't know. 41% making no mistakes. Yeah. Like, yeah, it was a daunting puzzle, but it wasn't actually all that hard. That's what's weird, right? Yeah, people are getting green and yellow. And then the two purples are last. People who lost, not surprisingly, lost because they didn't figure out blue, purple. But yeah, I mean, if you know enough about the meta, like this was a very easy meta game. Because there was the meta game of all the mouths get split up. And then there was the meta game of look at the beginning of these words. Like, okay, what are we going to do with Dartmouth, right? Well, it starts with Dart. Are there other things that start with other words when it comes together? All right. Plymouth, Dartmouth, Flywheel, Rushmore. People thinking ply means to... I don't know. I don't know what this mistake is representing. People trying all the mouths. I think that was too obvious. Made more sense for the puzzle to be built around that. All right. Yeah, 11% of players doing that first. So the people are getting green correct, yellow correct, and then they're trying the mouths. Then they're getting purple correct, then blue correct. Like, how do you get blue right away? Like the? Do you really think of The Rock? The Rock is also a movie, isn't it? So it could be referencing the movie or the person, Dwayne. All right, cool. I don't really think we need to look at more of this. All right. How'd you do? Let's do the mini crossword. Animal that falls in love with a tape dispenser in a classic New Yorker cartoon. I do not know. Language written in Devanagari script? I don't know. Singer Presley or Costello? Elvis. George Blank, Middlemarch author. Middlemarch. Is it George Orwell? Things read by fortune tellers. They read your auras, maybe? This is probably wrong. Blind followers. Something's wrong. Blind followers, like sheep? Orwell and auras could both be wrong. I'll keep sheep in mind here. Blank wafers, Nabisco's treat. Nilla wafers. Okay. So both of these are wrong. I was very unconfident in them. I don't know why I even filled it. So blind followers are sheep. And then blank wafers, this is Nilla wafers, right? Nilla wafers, I think. Like for vanilla. Heavy item falling from the sky in some classic cartoons. That's an anvil. Is it George Elf? No. It's, in a pickle or in a jam. Are those idioms? maybe. They might end with etc. Lists. Hey, I got all the downs. Downs were much easier. So what did we get? Snail. A snail falls in love with a tape dispenser. Hindi is written in Devanagari script. And then it was George Eliot. And then they read your palms. Gotcha. All right, cool. Well, how'd you do? Let's do strands. Today's theme is dash it. Dash it. Are we talking about like DoorDash? Like, I don't know what else. That seems a bit strange if we'd be talking about DoorDash, but I'm having trouble scanning this one. We got a bunch of Y's, we got a bunch of T's, not a whole lot of vowels. What the heck? Okay, I don't have like something to latch on. This is a really weird one to look at. All these L's. Meld. Dash it. Or we could talk about like a dash of salt. Like, I don't know. Like cooking. Your dashboard on a car. I'm trying to think. Running fast. All these L's. L-O-Y? L-O-Y? I don't know. Deal. I think I might have to start with a hint here. I'm so lost. We'll get meld. We'll get deal. We could get hot something. Or what are the two Y's? Another Y here. Another Y here. Another Y here. Craziness. What is this? Slop. All right, I'm going to start with a hint today. What the? So 4 L's in this word? How am I using 2 vowels and 4 L? I don't even know how to like spread this out enough. What is this word? Pell? That doesn't work. Pell? What? I feel like I have to do a PL. Then we go to the E. But then I get stuck. So must be ending like P. I don't know. How do we end in E? Like these E's gotta really get spread out. Lemel. Oh no. I might double hint this one. Let's see. What else can I find? What's around this word? I don't have to quite get it yet. Dane. No. Tyne. Dash. Oh, does it have a dash? Are these words that are hyphenated? Maybe that's why it's so weird. It's like a hyphenated word. What would it be though? I don't know. That was just a thought. I didn't. Something came to mind, but I don't actually see it working. What is going on here? Maybe like hoity-toity? Okay, hoity-toity. Okay, so it's like those like rhyming hyphenates. So like, is it like Mel-Pel somehow? Or how would we do that? It's going to be LL. So how do I do that? I don't know if I haven't heard of Mel-Pel or Pell-Mell, but I'm guessing it's that. But I don't know how to draw it. I'm having trouble. So I can do Pel, but I can't do Mel then. How would I draw Mel? Mel like this. Mel like this, but then I can't get over to there. Wait, maybe I can't do LL? I don't know. We'll come back to that. Ooh, okay, hoity-toity. This is a tough one. Do we have like an illy? Yeah, willy-nilly. Willy-nilly. Ooh. How am I drawing this one? Willy-nilly. There we go. Hocus pocus. Hocus pocus. Ooh. It's always hard to know where to go. Hocus pocus. There we go. And these are hyphen. There we go. Hyphenated. So how do I draw this one? With this E, the only way to do L, I guess I could do LL like this. Ah, I think I got it. Melpel. Okay, maybe it's Pel. Wait. Is it Pell-mell? This P has to take this E, so the M can take the other one. So Pell-mell. There we go. I don't know what Pell-mell is. Let me look it up. Pell-mell. In a confused rush or disorderly manner, the contents of the sacks were thrown pell-mell to the ground. Recklessly, hasty, or disorganized, headlong, steering the pell-mell development of Europe onto a new and more gradual course. State of affairs or collection of things characterized by haste or confusion. The pell-mell of ascending gables and roof tiles. I have not heard this before in any context. All right. Well, I got it. I had to use a hint, and that barely helped. Seeing the shape around the hint helped a bit. Then I finally realized it had to be hyphenates, but yeah. Something was just like, something clicked in my head. And I was like, oh, we're hyphenating because of the dash it. All right, anyway. Let's pull up the bonus game wheel. All right, let's give the wheel a spin. See what we're playing today. Looks like it's Symbol, suggested by Sown Flower in Blue. I'll pull that up. Alrighty, this is Symbol. I always like to start with Blaze in Symbol, so we'll do that. So the reason is because we don't know what these symbols mean. Every time you have to decode them. And by including a Z, very uncommon letter, we can assume there's no Z in the word. So we know that this this red infinity is not going to be the green. I'm thinking it's the yellow. And I'm thinking we just got to move this EA around. So if we did like an AER word, I think that would be a good one to do. Something like taper, maybe. First one that came to mind. All right, so I was right about where the A and E go. These are the greens. The orange star is the new symbol. That's our green. And so we're doing A, E, and then we're ending in T or P because this is our yellow. And yellows and symbol work a little differently. It doesn't say move the R. It says put a different letter where the R is. Let's put the T or the P there. So something like facet. All right, so getting closer. So it's A-E-T, and we actually start with C, so I think it's cadet. All right, nice. Got it solved. All right, I really like Symbol. I think I have a few videos. I don't know how easy they're to find, but that where I explain how Symbol works. So if anyone would like me to dig up that video, I can look for it. Or if someone else has it, like knows which one it is. I think there was a Daily Games video where I went over it carefully. Anyway, that is it for these games for this video. If you'd like to watch Wordle, you can just click at the end of the video. It'll take you right there. And I also have a pinned comment with all the videos I made today. If you enjoyed this, why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.